just go with the flow.
I can go with the flow. Da-na-na. A little bit of Queen of Stone Age. Hi, Betty.
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know we always say this, but damn, was it a busy week.
We have been having a couple of busy weeks for sure.
I'm so
Yes.
happy about that, to be honest. I'm like, I don't know.
Mm?
I do like it when I have busy
Oh,
weeks.
yeah, like we are not
Much
complaining.
fun.
Bring them on.
It's just way too much fun. But yeah, I mean, we've been having some busy weeks. A lot of cool stuff happening.
Yes.
We've been reading a lot because we never do that. When do we read? We don't. But mainly arcs.
Yeah. We are
You know.
in our arc era.
Oh, I like it. An our arc era. I never been in an era. Oh, I like that. This is my arc era, bitch.
Yeah, this is our
That
world.
works.
We decide, and this is our arc era.
I like it. Oh, I fucking like it. Okay, I'm in. I mean, I don't know. I'm in. So why
Famille.
don't you tell me about the arcs you've been reading?
So we had a couple of arcs that we read
Mhm.
together, holding hands as
We
always,
did hold hands. Mm.
and we did blood plagues. Anna Vreen J. Come on,
Dude, I needed to hold hands because I felt like we were in an alternate reality, which I fucking loved, mind you.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's just
This was one of those books, and I know that you will agree with me because we already talked about this while we were reading. Our imagination was working, and we were setting up the world within our head. And oh, God,
amazing world building. I love,
yes,
for me, it has as I told you already, right? Like a red filter because everything is blood, right?
yeah, dark
Everything is,
blood, like nothing is clear. Like, yeah, but it's so good.
spoilers, babe. It's an arc, spoilers. But if I can add to that in a non-spoilery, she said, way, um, it's a great book. I loved it. Again, as I mentioned, as you were saying, right? Gothic, red, black.
Yeah,
So much is happening. So
yeah,
much, the character, she goes through so much, God damn it. So many twists and turns. I mean, up
yeah,
to the very last fucking page, I was like, so is this going to work? How is this going to? Loved it.
yeah.
Anavrin, thank you very much for the arc.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Again,
and
asking for a
yeah, and it
friend.
was. Yeah,
I mean,
and the setting.
so good.
Oh yeah, I was. Oh yeah, number two, please, please. Yeah, and soon
Just saying, we did like our butcher and we want to get to know more of our
more.
butcher.
Yeah, we want more. Um, yeah, and the setup and yeah, it's we the story. It's was something that it's out of the world. We have never read anything
No, no,
like
agreed.
that. So
And
and
yes, we want to
then
go back.
yes, yes. And then we still holding hands, Kelly and I, we went to the Veil Breaker, Becca Sullivan's second book. First one is is Guardian, and second book, yeah, is the Veil Breaker. We keep it's we keep
So,
on knowing more about yeah about the twins. Yeah,
so I
so
think
much that we want to say,
it's
and we
so much
can't.
we can't fuck. It's like, oh
As always.
no, I wanna. How about? Here's a thought. Let's put a pin on Veilbreaker, and we talk a little bit more down the road, maybe with someone else. What do you think?
Agree. Agree.
Okay, so then hold that thought, babe.
Okay.
I know we
Mm,
held hands throughout Veilbreaker. Let's hold a
yes,
little bit
we
more.
did. But now this is where our hand, uh,
Where you left me.
holding each other, and I went to The Tempest of Wind and Fate from the amazing Elena Argalea. This is the fourth book of the Choosing Chronicles, and Choosing Chronicles will be six books. And I know that I have previous talked about the fifth and the sixth book are about a different couple, and I said something about a single mom. Ignore me, no single mom here, at least from what we know. But I already know who will be the characters of book fifth and sixth, and I'm not going to tell you
So, are you
because
signing up again? Are you dancing
oh,
again? Just so
oh,
that I get shit
definitely,
ready, like, okay, we're dancing.
definitely, yes, I will
Do
definitely
you
sign
wanna
up.
say something to Elena? Like, "Elena, we're dancing, we want book 5 and 6."
Yes, yes. This one will be. Oh God, this will be released. I think next month,
Ooh,
13th of
okay, so we
May.
need
I'm
to
not
keep an eye out.
sure.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, and then I'm assuming that she will be talking about fifth and sixth book afterwards. But anyways, sign us in. We want our. We want to know
There she
about
goes.
them
There's my
parts.
Betty, she's like, "I want more."
I want more. And yeah,
Agreed.
when we have been doing the arcs for, we did the hunted, and now this, like, I am perfect. And then I went solo because you already read Queen of Fire of our amazing Demro. I am a little bit behind. I just started. I know,
I'll
but
wait for you. Dude, I'm waiting. I'm behaving, which is not usual.
yeah, but knowing Dame Rose writing, I'm pretty sure that it will be one of those books that I can't function because I will only want to read like it happened on the
Mm,
yeah,
Prince of Lust, I
Prince of
know.
Lust.
Get ready for that. Get ready for that. The plot thickens,
Mm.
and I can't wait to discuss that with you. But it's
Well,
not gonna
yeah,
be here because of spoilers, people, but we will
of
be
course,
discussing.
this is going to be just behind the
Mm.
scene
Oh,
conversation. Sorry. But again, if you want to know what we are talking about, just I'm not sure if it is already available for pre-order, but keep an eye on our page.
oh,
We will tell you as soon as it is, okay? Because we will be also like,
as usual, right? We'll be clicking that button.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
So,
And those were
while you were going for Galea, I went for an old pal of ours, Amaya Denise. So, I don't know if you remember, but I read an arc a while ago, and it was about a kind of like a paparazzi stalker thing. It was very much fun.
yes, yes, I
And now I
remember.
went back to that series.
Oh,
So like I had already kind of read book 2, but we didn't talk about it because, well, it was on an arc. But now book 3, called The Rebirth. Babe, it's dark as hell. I loved it. Okay,
okay.
I loved it. It's
What
coming
can
out
you
on the
tell
16th.
about
I
it?
think it's 16th of April. Dude, I loved it. Again, dark. Mind your triggers, people. Mind your triggers. Um, short. It's a short-ish book. It's like 270 pages long.
Oh,
Um, but the story she's able to tell within that, within the book, it's amazing. So again, it touches very
fast paced.
dark stuff. We're talking about someone who was kidnapped,
Okay.
tortured,
Oh,
and
okay.
then what we kind of live through is what happens after that, right? So again, it's not an easy story to pick up. However, fucking loved it. Loved everything that happens there. And Amaya, hi. If I can continue on this series, I would love that. And by the way, babe, tap, tap, tap. Loved it. Again, spoilers I won't give. We will have posts up on the books. Keep an eye out, and it will be out on the 16th of April. But again, check your triggers. It is a heavy read, but
As always,
oh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
good. Oh, so good. Now,
Yeah.
a couple of shout outs I want to make, Betty, because some books came out. I know probably we've already talked about some of them in terms of the shout out, but again, just we have S.L. Kuntz, Bleeding Ghosts. Bleeding Ghosts came out, and we love her.
We do.
Totally love her.
Guys, if you don't remember, we had her here on
Yeah,
on our podcast. Please, if you haven't seen it, go to our page
have a
and
look.
listen, and also or on Spotify. But yeah, it was a great conversation.
She's great. I love
Yeah.
her, and I can't wait for book 3
Yes,
because it's gonna be about dark, and I can't wait to read it. So, in case Estelle, in case you forgot, babe, like, book 3,
this is your kind
okay,
reminder.
kind reminder. We have another couple kind reminders, by the way. Um, we also had coming out, Riven Altar. Again, I know it's not your thing, it's Rockstar, but DM Randall, love that book. I did devour the little snippet you sent for book 2. So, besides wanting to talk to you, because I do wanna talk to you and talk everything very fast, but loved it. Congratulations on the release, and, if you wanna talk, it's kind of a call me baby, but, like, DM me, all good. We'll talk. Um, Taming Lion by Eleanor Connolly also came out. I love that book. I really, again, Rockstar, but Rockstar that I totally love that book. They were so cute, but a lot of backstory, like, really, really cool. So
Yeah,
congratulations, Eleanor, on the release. We hope everything went well, and, if anything else comes up, let us know. And finally, I wanna talk about one release. I know we talked about it, but I need to say hello to this person because I just love saying hello.
of course.
Mira, how did it go? We wanna know everything about Burn Protocol. How about you how about we talk to I think it would be good to talk to Mira. I don't know. Just leaving that challenge out there. Mira, wanna join us for a quick chat? Just,
Please do.
I think it would be fun.
Yes,
Final challenge to be thrown, because today I'm in a challenge mood. Betty, you and I loved Bloodbound to death. I'm literally waiting for the bloody thing to come out and buy the hardcover because for me it fucking deserves a hardcover. So it's pre-ordered on Kindle, but I want a hardcover. But I think it will be interesting to talk to our BFF Kay Gray. First of all, she's my girl crush, and you know that, and I really miss her. But, like, what do you think?
I think that even if she was not releasing any book, she
We
would
would
be
still want to talk to her.
more than welcome to come here and just chat.
So in that case,
So,
Kay Gray,
yeah,
join? No? We'll be waiting for your answer. Same.
yes, we will.
And now you did start talking about Veilbreaker, but I think so quick jump there. Um, I think we need to discuss it further. Before that, I will just
We
tell you which arcs I'm going to read, and then I want to go into a serious discussion with you on Veilbreaker, but maybe not just the two of us. But you know, so I have 3 arcs that I will be picking up. One of them I'm already on, which is Devious Touch by Rhea Harp. Cosa Nostra Bratva,
yeah.
me. One plus the other equals me looking and loving. So I'm in on that one. And then a friend, and again, I say a friend, some authors I really have like a passion for because they are amazing and they remember
Yeah,
us, they reach back out, right, and ask if we want to keep reading their stuff. The answer will always be yes, people. If we loved your books, we want to continue. But it's always amazing to get that email like, hi, thought of you. I'm like, yes, please. So, Z
yeah.
Maria, I will be reading her first dark romance called Ruin Me Whole. I can't wait for it. Um, and then, speaking of friends, Maria Ray. we're going for Maxime's story,
You
Tainted
went for my
Embrace.
kid. Yeah.
So these are 3 books that I literally can't wait to dive into. I've started with
Mhm.
Rhea Hart, but I really cannot wait to, like, be inside that world, right? 3 amazing books. And again, well, 2 of them I kinda consider as our friends, you know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Same.
I like
Yeah.
considering some of these authors our friends because we keep playing together, and it's always fun. Now, on a more serious serious that was nice. Um,
What are you?
Veilbreaker. I don't know, it
Yes.
was a moment. Wait, shit, sometimes stuff happens, I don't know. Um,
Get a grip.
Veil we loved
Well,
Guardian. We loved Ree, we loved Kieran, we loved Justin. We were left hanging who gets to do what? Who
yeah.
plays? Veilbreaker comes in. I love that it was a story that, first of all, getting to know more about Ree, which is great,
Which
because
is
there was
great.
a lot of things that were kind of hinted to in book 1, but you didn't
Yeah.
really get it, and now you
Now
start
you
getting
have. Yeah.
more of it, right? And I love that Becca keeps on giving us more into the whole, like, not necessarily hierarchy, but also hierarchy, right? Where there's
Yeah.
more roles coming into play in this, that you start getting, "Oh, wait, it's not just that," right? So I
Yeah.
personally love that building of the stage,
Yes.
right? It was
Same.
building a stage for something.
That we now will have to wait and see what
We'll have
is.
to
Yeah.
for book 3. I did love the new characters that came in. I loved Finn, by the way. Finn is an interesting character. I still think Finn
Yeah.
has a lot more to give than we saw.
Yeah, I still have mixed feelings about him, to be honest. But I
Uh,
think he will be a very like important character. Yeah.
I hope he comes back. I loved his character. I love the duality of that character
Yeah.
because it's very much the human condition, right? We do bad, we do good,
Yeah,
right?
true.
But Fenn is like the epitome of that with a couple of powers sprinkled in. I did love him. And then we will not spoil people, you will have to read. But that ending fucking killed me.
Yeah.
My
Um
heart
w-
broke.
what can we say? During the book, more in the going into the end of the book, we had a possibility of the ending. And when I was reading that um possibility, that thing that was being planned, or I was like, oh no, please don't. And then it happened. So I was
That
sad.
was fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah.
I think that means more things will come,
Yeah,
different kind of
definitely.
things. And again, people, this is very hard. We're trying not to spoil, so we're literally skirting around everything.
Yeah. My opinion is the setup, the scenario for next book will be in a different, completely different place. And
Possibly.
we are okay with that.
Oh, we're okay. We'll be there anyhow. It's more
Yes.
like maybe. I think this was setting up the chessboard for a completely different move.
Yeah.
And I think this is the kick in the butt RFMC needs to,
Get a grip.
yeah, kind of. But it's still, it was a bit heartbreaking for me. I don't know. I did ping, I pinged Becca saying, now you know which song I associate with this character. And I was
Which
like,
is, can you
it
share?
was Meatloaf. I will do everything for love, but I won't do that. For that character, for me, that was it. I still don't know what
Yeah.
he wouldn't do, neither Meatloaf nor this character, because I think he would do absolutely everything.
Yeah.
But the whole lyrics for me were like spot
Spot
on.
on. Yeah.
But yes, it was interesting.
Well,
But I think so. Last week we said we were going to talk to someone this week, right? We did mention angels and archangels. Isn't that what we're talking about?
wait. Yeah, it is.
Isn't
Yeah.
Do you
I
guys
feel
know who is the guest? I mean, any ideas? No? I think it's
my
time.
question to you guys is, are you team Kieran or are you team Justin? Let's ask someone very special.
Let's ask the author. All right. And today, joining us, we finally have Becca Sullivan, who's going to be telling all about the boys. Not just the boys,
Ah,
but also
yeah,
the boys.
we love our boys, so
We
Yeah.
do. We do. We do. And you did break my heart,
I know.
but I mean, now I'm waiting for book 3, ma'am. How's that gonna go?
Oh.
Uh,
Actually, I'm doing 2.5 before 3.
oh,
Yeah,
God.
it's
Okay.
like it's like halfway there. It's Sam's point of view. So,
Oh,
I love Sam,
nice.
and, he's kind of an
yeah.
important character, so I'm doing something, like, kinda leading into 3 using.
Mm. I'm just gonna ask this again because that's really my line is, where do I sign to get the arc for that? Okay? Because no.
And when are
Well,
you
I'll take you on
expecting
my
to release?
permanent ARC team, so you will get it. So, I have my street team and my permanent ARC team, so I always check and say, "You still wanna be part of this?" But, yeah, then you'll get 2.5.
Automatic answer to that is yes, ma'am. We do.
Yeah,
We
you don't
do. We
need to
wanna keep
ask.
going.
To ask. Yeah.
Just saying.
And I wrote, like, the first chapter of 3, and I'm like, I have to kinda
Mm,
mix 2.5 and 3 a little bit, so I have to make sure they kind of follow
yeah.
the same timeline. Um, so yeah, so I'm writing it, but I'm also like, I gotta take a break. The second one isn't even out yet, so I need to, focus on trying to get in more people's hands.
Yeah.
However, that's like the least favorite thing. Not that I don't want people to enjoy my book, but just the marketing aspect
Uh,
is the hardest part. I'd rather just be typing and living in my own little world.
oh, I
So,
get that. I
yeah.
get that. But hey, that's where we come in to help somehow as much as we can, right?
Oh, for sure.
We'll be here to help. But I mean, since we kind of started talking about the boys, right? I kind of want to take a little bit of a step back. So we read Guardian, now we read Veilbreaker, but how does one go into the world of angels, demons, and all of the fun stuff in between?
Mm. Um, I grew up in a very religious household. So it's kind of like was always there around me. I was always told, and it was a s- I don't want to say my household was scary, but a very hell brimstone type,
Okay.
environment. Like you follow this rule or else you're you're burning in hell forever.
Hmm.
That's scary for a lot of little kids. And I'm not, I don't want to get too secular about things, but that's where it just came from because I am a person that questions everything. So if I were like I would be Thomas. I am doubting Thomas. I'm like, but why? But why? And they're always just like, I always got the eye roll and Sunday, because that's what God said. And I'm like, well, that's not good enough for me. I need to know why. And then, as you get older and you just start, learning that there's other people's opinions, other people's views on things, and you start taking that all in. And I did that. I deep dived into uh, learning about other religions and stuff
Yeah.
and saying that, what's common to them, what's also not common to them. Um, but I always thought it interesting. And I always was like, so many people want to, and not just religious, politics, just society in general, black and white, black and white. Everything's just,
Mhm.
it's either this way or this way. You're either for us or you're against us. You either believe us or you're a non believer and you shouldn't be around us. And I'm just like, oh no, I think there's this whole world of gray in between. And even people or characters or things that are supposed to be
Mm.
holy, I think they have that gray area. I mean, I think that with even reading in like some of the biggest characters biblically that there are, I'm like, they are not, um, they all fall into that gray area. So that's what brought me to like, I want to just write about that and see how they try to be like, this is how they see things, you know, that
Yeah.
they may have been brought up or in this realm or whatever to see things either all dark, all light, but there's a lot more to be seen in between. So
True. True. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And then you dive into this world and you bring these amazing characters. But did you always know it would be more than the first book, more than Guardian? Was that always in mind, or did it just kind of happen once you started writing?
I was like, there's no way I could tell this all in one book the way I want it. Especially I knew that it was gonna be a love triangle. And I'm
Mm.
like, if I was gonna do that in one book, it would be so long because I don't think it's just, you know, she figured out so quickly. You know, she needs time to figure this stuff out. So I knew it was gonna be probably 3, possibly 4.
Oh,
Um,
Okay.
well, I do have 2.5, so that's like a fourth. Um, yeah, but then the more I get into it, I'm like, "Oh, I really love this character. Maybe I should make his own story."
I mean, if you're in the market for ideas and or requests, Fen.
I know. Fen is I love Fen. I'm
Mhm.
like, he comes through I met like I told you, we weren't recording it, I don't think, but, that I interviewed bands and stuff, a lot of rock singers, and because that's what I like in rock and roll, so metal, stuff like that. Um,
Mhm.
and sometimes you go in when you're like, you expect them to be one way, and they're totally not. They're just like they're in their tour bus and their kids are there, they're doing their homework, and it's totally, you know, their stage vibe is totally different.
Yeah.
Other times you meet them and they're just like if not more, flamboyant and crazy and, you know, they're maybe more tame on stage than they are
Ooh.
backstage. So I was like, I need to make a character that has that kind of vibe that's a rock star. So
And I love him. Total love Fen. I'm like, I mean, I know it's already a
Mm.
triangle, but like, you know, Fen.
like, well, hey.
You never know.
You never know. That's the whole point.
And are we just in the beginning to understand the big picture, or can we already with book 2 have a glimpse of what's going to happen?
You get a glimpse at the end without giving, you know, too
Yeah.
much away.
We know.
You know, you have to go she has to keep going to, you know, be helpful to somebody she cares about. I don't know an easier way to say that. So, yeah, you get a glimpse of what but you really don't know how intense that is going to be, you know, because she's just dead set. You can't, you know, you saved me, but I didn't ask you to do that. So, you know, but we don't know how intense that's gonna be.
Oh, I so can't wait to find that out. 'Cause that already killed me, that end. I
Yes.
was like, "Mm," right? And again, we're trying
But
not to really
well,
spoil
because
it.
you know, I'm sorry, it is young adult. Okay, so
I
at
know.
some point she's gotta pick one or the other forever or, you know, one
Well,
or the other and stick with it. So
Is
she
it
can't
forever? Is it?
no, I'm happy because I'm not a fan of a love triangle. So I like
She will pick.
Yes.
I wouldn't know who to pick. I
I
wouldn't.
I will be honest, I don't. I keep going back and forth and, you know, I have people tell me, they're like, I know in the street team, you probably saw one of the gals, she's like, "I was so happy, and then I was sad, and now I'm angry." And I'm like, Yeah, well, you're gonna be again, and possibly, because somebody's gotta get their heart completely ripped out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, yeah, but like, with this end that we are not mentioned, people go read the book. Once it's out, read it. But with this end, this the shift that is preparing us for the next book? Like, is this that your shift?
It's prepared. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna go right into this whole everything. I mean, how do I explain it without it like giving away too much? But yeah, I mean, it's gotta
not
be
easy.
more paranormal, more celestial, more heartbreak, And there's additional characters now that have been pulled in. So you met like Fen, and Fen is very powerful. So, but he's also a sneak. So,
Yes. He's coming back. He's coming back, right?
yes, Fen is back.
I
Okay.
still have mixed feelings about him, so I'm keeping my like
Opinion
open
about
mind.
open mind. Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Open mind about that. And just in there, he says at one point, he goes, "What? I can't be an angel and a demon." Well, you can. So he can play both sides. So
Yeah.
we don't
Sure.
know. Is he gonna stay dark, or is he gonna be more
Tricky
light?
little bastard. I'm joking. Mm. And
Mm.
what about the FMC journey? Was it always planned to be like this, or did she surprise you along the way while you were writing?
She surprised me a little bit because I always I want her to be strong. But a lot of people are like, "Oh, strong female main character, strong," and I'm like, "Yeah, but." And for all of them, because I try to show that for the boys too. They're not always strong. They have weaknesses, and it's not always just of the heart.
Yeah.
They all have their own things that make them more human. I mean, that's the only way to say it. Nobody's always strong. So, um she can't always be strong. But I also don't want her to be, everyone has to save her, you know. So, which Kieran always feels like that's his job. And it is technically, but she kind of gets a little annoyed about that. Like, you got to give me some breathing room there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is his job. I
It
mean,
is his job. I
that's
mean, he takes it very seriously, obviously.
it's not easy, but it is his job. But now
It
it
is.
isn't. In book 2, it really isn't anymore.
Yeah.
So,
No.
okay.
It's a little
Because
complicated. It gets a little complicated there because, Justin even kind of brings that out. He's like, "You're technically not."
Exactly.
yeah, like what
Yeah.
you're doing, yeah, like it just can't stop. Oh, poor Kira.
I do like Kieran, but I also like Justin, and I love Fen. I don't know. I'm like, it's fine. I just want to see how all of this plays out because I have a feeling that the chess table has now been set.
Plot
Yes.
plot twist. She will end up with Pen.
Like Fen. You know,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
all right. So, how would you describe the shift between Guardian and Veilbreaker in only 3 words?
Oh no. Innocence to devastation.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No argument there.
No, no, no argument. Okay. I'm
And
still in the
is there a sorry? Yeah, sorry,
I'm
Kelly.
still in the devastation phase because I did
Yeah,
my heart broke. Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's
With
like you want it because you're like, I want you to be, love them enough that this hurts and that you want to read the next book. Because I do believe in I believe in happily ever afters, but you got to go through some trials to get there. So
Mission accomplished. I closed it and I said, "Where's the third?" But, you know, I'm like,
yeah, and it's I think what's again, I'm not a big fan of love triangles because I always like to see everybody happy and everybody with someone, and normally when I'm reading a love triangle, there is one person that okay, if it's not him, I'll be okay. But in this case, can I
I
keep one that's
I said, I was like, yeah, well, you're gonna love them both. I mean, it's just one a little bit maybe inkier higher than the other one, but um
yeah, we'll see.
it's hard for me because I got into it and I'm like, wait a minute, either I have to make one not that likable, but I don't want to do that. And then I was like, so how's she gonna pick? I'm like, ooh, I don't know. So book 3 is gonna be a challenge. I'll say that.
Mm.
And on book two, is there a scene that you were very exciting about writing? What like and again,
The
I'm
big mo I
something
love
that oh,
writing all the stuff because I loved just the music aspect of it and trying to come up with and I love the character. He's like Sam on steroids a little bit. Um, the
yeah.
ending, like, the last couple chapters, that was my big yeah, um, I was excited to, show what this all led up to, and also the heartbreak at the end. Um, I mean, I could have written like 100 more love scenes because, you know, it's it's so intense, the
Mhm.
emotion there. So that was
Yeah.
very I mean, I'm like, I can't just write the whole thing like that, but I would love to just write more and more, scenes like that.
But
We were
is it the book, the trilogy going as you planned? Or for I'm assuming that when you start reading, you have a plan about the book, right? Like, it's going to be about this with characters, and is it going that way, or have you changed in the meantime
It's
the
going like,
plot?
the very first book and, I don't I just went into this, like I just, like, threw up on a page. I was just started writing and just, like, I didn't know I mean, and then you start looking at people that they're like, "Oh, no, I do this whole outline, this whole plot," and I'm like, "No, that's not how I did it. I just kind of wrote it." And luckily, I have, like, a great editor, and she was like, she just, like, scratches stuff off and then saying, "This doesn't make sense, and you have to clear this up," and I was like, "Okay, I need somebody to, like, bring me back in."
Mm.
Um, because even a Veil Breaker, I love lore. I love, like, any lore like, Lord of the Rings. I love all the Star Wars stuff. I love all the things with the real intricate details. I use Lord of the Rings, so most people at least have heard of it. Even if they haven't read it, they've seen the movies, and you're like, there's so many different, like,
Mm.
little things about all these different characters and all these different, where they all come from and their each
Yeah.
individual worlds and all their different powers. And she's like, I know, but you're writing to, like, you know, it's young adult. I know a lot of women like read young adult, older women as well, but she's like, they don't care. She's like, they want to see kissing. That's what she told me.
I
And I
mean,
said, okay. She goes, so just bring it back a little. Don't confuse people too much with all the different hierarchies of angels and demons. And I'm like, okay, I'll bring it back a little.
yes and no, as in, I agree with the kissing, but I also agree with a lot of lore because I do love it. I do
Yeah.
love when you start kind of going into the hierarchies and showing us what's behind it all, so
Yeah.
we can actually understand, right, why things happen the way they do and why they have those roles in place.
Yeah. Just not make it so convoluted, I guess, because I was really getting deep into it. And that's me. Like I said, that's what I did with a lot of my own just trying to path as and any kind of spirituality that I had myself.
Mhm.
Just being like, oh, well, it's not all what my church said. Look, this is so similar and it's a totally different religion. And it's in fact it's a religion that we say isn't right. So it's like, I like the lore of it all. And I tried and it doesn't follow any scripture specifically. If anybody's like, oh, I'm not intending to do that. Don't pick it up as a spiritual or a religious book because I pull things from every different type of lore that I could find on angels because it's not just, a Christian based,
Yeah,
you know, we talk a lot about that in Christianity, but that's not what it's all about, so
fair.
Yeah.
Now we need to prepare readers. If they read Guardian,
yes,
how emotionally safe are they for Veilbreaker?
they are
You
not.
just told them there's some heartache, but, like, how emotionally no.
You are not safe if you pick up the book, which I intended. I mean, more than anything else, I'm like, I want you to feel, all the feels, all the happies, all the sads,
Mhm.
all the passion, all the everything. I want the feels. So
Yep, you nailed it. Don't worry, you nailed it. We were like,
I
"Oh."
know even my editor's like, you sure this is young adult? I'm like, it's young adult. I'm like, it's not.
Yeah, there is no
I mean, I love
descriptives.
my smutty sister writers, but I'm like, I didn't want to go that it's still okay. I mean, maybe some parents want to read it before they give it to their kids, but I don't think it's
Oh, but
too.
there's nothing in it. It's very
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the love scene is very pretty, but no
Yes. It's all more
descriptions.
about feeling, not the.
Exactly. It's
Yes.
about the feeling of it, and it needs to be there to explain the situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll leave it at that because, again, spoiler. I
Connection.
hate
Yeah.
spoilers. We try not to give them, but I'm like, yeah,
But I know.
exactly. That's the problem of recording. Is that then we can't say shit. Betty,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the next one. I'm gonna take the next one before I like before I need to cut half the episode because I'm like, you
know.
know what?
I know. Wait, no, stop.
I think there will be a point that Kelly and I will just be we'll be with our guests, and we will be again not talking about the arcs, and we'll just be looking at each other.
I can see that. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And that's it. And people
That's the
will just
episode.
The
And
whole
then it's
episode.
like, bye.
well, I hope you'll enjoy it. About the book that we could not, the one we can be can be talked about.
Exactly. All of our arcs are Voldemort. Man, that's hard.
Yes.
But yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Is there anything that you believe readers should kind of pay extra attention in Guardian before they go into Veilbreaker?
That was a hard one. I was like, when you sent me a couple little things to like talk, and I was like, you really have to just pay attention to all the emotions that everybody's
Mm-mm.
feeling. I mean, if anything, if you're just like looking for a very specific thing, I would just say Ree's scar, like just the scar. That's something you just need to pay. Like, I think a lot of people are like, well, it means something, but does it really mean something? I mean, how, but I think that's important.
It does. It
And
does.
yeah, and from Veilbreaker to the third book, is there anything that we should pay attention? Asking for
A friend?
yes.
The thing you really have to pay attention is to everything in between. Like, just like I talked about originally, like the grayness in between. Like, don't automatically write someone off as being bad or good on
Fen.
either. Yeah, Fen.
And
But that goes for Sam. I mean, that goes for Sam. That goes for someone else that comes in the very end, um, including well, he was in the first book, so I could say Azrael. You could also say that for
Mhm.
you could say that for a lot of them. So
Oh
okay,
man, this is gonna be hard waiting for book 3.
basically, guys, pay attention to the whole book.
yeah, just pay attention.
Just pay attention. Don't do anything else. Don't, just pay attention.
Take
Pay
notes.
attention.
Honestly, you do because you're like, so what's happening here? I mean, that's at least me for all of them. Oh, what are you doing now?
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
what do you do? Hmm.
And I did love some of the things we discover in book 2. They were very interesting. And some of them did shed light on things from book 1. So that was fun.
Yes.
That was fun. Man, I hate not. Yeah. Okay. I'm behaving
Yes.
hard, but I'm behaving.
Also, one of the most hated. Well, the biggest. We all hate Vince. I mean, he's just a scumbag. So, but even at some point, you were like, he did this because he didn't do it right. He didn't follow the right. But there was some love involved there. So, again, not 100%.
Bad. No, yeah, yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, I'm, and there is an allusion exactly to that, right? That he started out good,
He did.
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
things happened that we
Yeah.
will know eventually, I guess, for us to
You
know.
will eventually, yes, yes.
I love all of the characters, honestly. But
Yeah,
I did
we
like
have that
Daddy
person.
Dearest making an appearance, and I'll leave it at that. Daddy Dearest.
Yes, just leave daddy, dearest.
Hmm. That boop, the little
Yes,
boop he does. That was fun.
yeah.
Mhm. All right. Betty, over to you.
Over to me.
Love you.
Let's talk about Rhiannon. Is there any from beginning and start? Can you give us a word to describe her? When like her in the beginning of the book, and I can like let's say like let's talk about Guardian and then Veilbreaker.
Yeah.
I know that she's not ending the books as she started. Do you have
No,
a word for each? Um,
she's very. I want to say this, but then again, she's not. She's not 100%. She's very trusting. I think, like she just is like in Guardian. She just is like, and I think a lot of that just stems from wanting to be accepted. You
Mhm.
know, found family type things, and
yeah.
so she's putting a lot of trust where even though she's been hurt, and she's putting a lot of trust into Kieran, her family. You know, because she wants to be part of something and feel that she belongs. Um, by the end, definitely by the end of Veilbreaker, she's very hardened. So,
Yeah.
a lot of that trust has just it's been trust in everything, just in what is good, what is bad, who she is, everyone, lies being told, and who does she even trust anymore? Because the one person she really trusted, because he just was always there, is not around as much anymore. How do I say that?
That was a nice save. I liked it.
Yeah.
Anyway, there we go. There we go. Fair. It's been a tough journey for Ree, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
she does. We do get to know her in a very naive, up to a certain point, state, right? Especially
Mhm.
about herself.
Yes.
Naive. But then I think it's been an uphill battle for her. Nothing
Yeah.
is given to her easily.
And
Mhm.
So
she's yeah. We see her grow, basically.
yeah,
Yeah. Getting yeah.
I mean, bro, she does. Mm.
Yeah.
I can't wait for now that she has a reason to push forward. Here's me trying as well, pushing forward and growing further.
Yes.
I can't wait to
And
see
and
that.
you can fall apart sometimes when that happens, because you're so shattered, not from loss, but from lies, that sometimes that doesn't make you a nice person anymore. You get more vengeful about things. So, you know, there's a part that says
Mm,
stay pure, stay
mhm.
good-hearted, even though, that's kind of a warning, like stay good-hearted, even though you shouldn't be, because all these people are screwing you over and lying to you.
Yeah.
And that was the warning.
Yes.
That was the warning that she got.
Yes.
As soon as we turn this off, I'm going to tell you a lot of things, but not now because spoilers. So many freaking spoilers. Okay, okay, okay. Um, Now, as she goes, right, as we were saying, she changes. Um, we believe there is like a full transformation, as you were saying, right?
Mhm.
Do you think that now coming to book 3, I'm not saying if she will change more, but like, will she finally believe in herself, for instance, like that she can?
Yeah, I mean, she has to. I mean, because everybody else is kind of like, huh, you can't really do anything, that's just the way it is. And she's just like, oh no, that's not the way it is. So,
Mhm.
um, if anything, she's learned that you can you have some stuff, even without any kind of special power, you
Mm.
know, that within yourself to, you know, make things happen and change. So, which isn't, you know, that should be any young woman, any teenager. Learn to, you know, you don't have to have a special power or anything like that, but you need to learn how to like make things happen.
Fair.
Yeah, true.
Should we
Well,
get some rapid fire? Because I'm in the mood of some rapid fire. I'm in the mood.
go Kelly, go Kelly, go Kelly. I love it. I love this
And
part.
and I'm just like, I have this moment where I'm like super happy because I can talk music. Sorry, Betty, but I can talk music.
Yay! You don't like music, Betty?
So I'm like, first of all, I'm going to ask this. Can we please have Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac added to that playlist?
It is in there.
It is there?
Yeah. It's like almost 3 hours long, so it's in there.
Okay. I was just checking because that for me is Rhee's song.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean,
The
okay, I'm a
whole
huge
lyric, the whole feel.
Stevie Nicks fan. I mean, I've got her autographs. I have clothing. Well, last time I saw her last year, totally dressed up like her.
Oh my God.
I got a daughter, so I only have one girl, right? Between me and my husband, we have two mixed family. Just one. And when I found out she's a girl, I'm like, her name is Rhiannon. He goes, we can't name her Rhiannon. And I was like, why? I've said since I was like 10 that if I had a girl, her name is Rhiannon.
Of
Well,
course.
that's because one of his children's name is Stevie. And I was like, it's like, it's just two. And I was like, all right, fine. I'm like,
I'm
I'm
guessing that
naming my
was a hard
character.
bargain. I'm
Yeah.
guessing that was a hard bargain.
Yeah. My character's name is Rhiannon then. So,
There you go. We have RE.
yeah.
I do love
So
that
baby,
song.
your
I
baby.
do believe it's her. All right. One word to describe book 2. Just one word.
Shattering.
Fair.
She's like,
Sure, just a little bit, it's a smidge of shattering. Most chaotic character.
fan.
Yes. Yes. Who would survive a group chat?
Casey.
Oh, for fuck's sake, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone else would be like,
Just to see her name on everything. It just
Yeah.
fair. Who falls first?
that's really tough. I'm gonna just say Kieran because he knew. Like he knew before he even showed himself to her. So
Fair. Okay. One trope for this series.
forbidden love.
Oh. Fair. Okay. A trope you avoided on purpose.
Oh boy. I don't know if I avoided any specifically on purpose. I don't know. That's too hard.
We'll get back to that once you come back for book 3.
Okay.
You like that, Betty? That was suave. You was like, flip it in.
I saw what you did.
All right. Angel, demon, or morally gray?
Morally gray.
Always. Okay.
We talked a lot about that already. So
Yeah, we do like gray. Let's not. Okay. Biggest vibe of 2.
tragic love story.
Okay. One song that fits the series.
Oh, that's easy. Prayers for the Damned. 6 a.m.
Right. Okay. Coffee or tea while writing?
Coffee.
Coffee. Okay. Night owl or, early morning? Like,
Oh, no, neither. I need my time in the morning to like wake up, so I'm like midday. And plus it's quiet. I don't have anybody else here, so.
okay. Plotter or kind of not really by now?
Really. I fly by those.
Just
Yep.
seat of your
I
pants?
told you I just throw up on the
I
page and
know.
then I go through it and be like, "Oh, well, that doesn't really make sense." So,
I would love to see those pages. A character you really didn't expect to love.
Finn, he's
Alright.
supposed to be kind of a scumbag, but I love
No, no,
him.
no, and please bring it I know I asked, and I say again, please bring him back. I love him.
Finn's coming back. Don't worry.
Okay. One character that the readers should actually be worried about.
Kieran.
Okay. Damn it. Okay.
You're talking about because they haven't read this book yet, right? That's what you're talking
They
or
they
overall.
haven't right, they
Okay.
haven't read. They
Yes.
don't
Okay.
know what's happening in Veilbreaker.
Okay.
They should,
This
though.
book is Kieran. Yes.
They should. They should go read it. Okay. For the series, sweet or devastating ending?
The whole
No
series.
spoiler. For the series.
Ooh. I believe in happily ever after, so if there's gonna be, but I think you're gonna have a lot of devastation along the way.
Okay, so let's call it a mixed bag.
Yes, for sure.
Fair.
Sweet and sour.
Get ready,
Oh,
heart.
alright.
Get ready.
Yes, get ready, Betty. I have a feeling. Okay, okay. I know we've already kind of talked back on this, but like, think about as a reader, is there one thing you would like readers to remember from book one before picking up book two?
Remember the electricity, like that pull she has with both boys.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
We will remember.
All right. Book you'd recommend for a fan of your series?
Easy. Hush hush.
I love them all. Okay. Okay. Paperback, hardcover, or ebook?
Me personally, I love my special edition hardbacks. So
Yeah.
Fair. Fair. Okay. Now, if you had to, let's say now you're picking up right on book three. Do we start by the end because we know it, or do we start by whatever comes up? Just whatever comes up.
no, I mean I've already started. I
Yeah.
started on chapter 1, like right after we
Okay.
left. So
Okay. So it is from the start, even if then it's going to be like whatever
yeah.
comes up. Okay. Okay.
Every once in a while something will come to me and I'm like, oh, that would be such a cool I gotta put it somewhere. So I have a whole folder of like maybe chapters. So I'm like, I'll
Ooh.
write it, put it away, and be like, see if I can sneak it in somewhere.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I need to ask a couple more questions. Just
Okay.
Kieran's
Rapid fire
song.
is over. No back to questions.
Kieran's song.
Karen's song. I mean, on my playlist, there's several of them. Definitely, I mean, you already used one of them, Meatloaf's "I Think for Love." That is definitely Kieran's song. Um, that goes for I mean, obviously, not all the lyrics are 100%, but that's definitely his song. Um, and "Symptom of Being Human," that is
Mhm.
by Shinedown. That is most definitely Kieran's song. Um,
Mhm.
"Pray for Me," there's another song, that's Kieran's
Okay.
song.
Okay. Okay. I think the sentiment of being human applies very much to book two,
Yes, for sure.
right? It's an evolution, let's put it that way.
Well, yeah, it's something you're not used to knowing, not understanding human feelings, emotions.
Yeah.
So that's definitely him.
Justin's.
Oh boy. Um, She Hates Me. That is Justin's song.
Okay.
That's for Justin. Um, I'm trying to think of my playlist now. Chop Suey.
Cool.
That's Justin.
Fair. It is chaotic enough.
Yes. Justin's, he's they're all complicated, but Justin's definitely a complicated character. So,
So many
um,
layers.
yeah, he's got a lot of layers to him. So
Okay.
Yeah, those two for sure come off. I mean, there's like 50 songs on that playlist, so I'm trying to think of them all.
I know. I like the playlist. It's on my liked ones. I'm like, I just scroll
Yay!
through. There's a lot of them that I'm like, oh, okay, I have this one and I have this one and I
Yeah.
so but I did like how you weave them in. I mean, I did think that for Justin, and I told you this, but for me, Justin, in regards to Ree, it's snuff.
Yes. Oh yeah, Snuff, of course. Yeah, you were right. That is Justin for sure.
I was like, oh,
Um,
baby.
particularly in book 2. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I was like, oh my God, no, rip my heart out with
I
that one.
That's a hard song anyway. That's just like it just pulls at you anyway. So,
Yeah.
um, it's definitely for my I call him my poor broken boy. He's my
He
poor
did.
broken and just his whole life doesn't so there's no like giveaway. It's not just for the love triangle. He's just a poor broken boy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do hope that regardless of the outcome of the triangle, I do hope that he finally, moving forward, also values himself more because
Yeah.
there is so much angst, and it is justified if you think about, all of the things that he had to kind of come to grips with
Yes.
about his past. But he's trying to accept himself, but at the same time, he's not there yet. He's still failing at it, right?
Yes.
He doesn't really embrace it. And I really hope he does, even if, triangles apart, right?
Yeah.
But because I would really love to see him kind of, grow out of that pain and fear and into something else, because I do believe, again, a lot of layers to Justin.
And he's doing that in book 2. He's getting
He's
better.
getting there, but we feel like just a little bit more. You can do it, because then he kind of retracts. There's always that retraction into shame, fear, pain, all of it
Yes.
together, right? So
He
I would
has
really
all.
love to see him.
Justin carries a lot of shame for sure.
I would
Yeah.
love to see him kind of,
And
empowered as well.
and instead of being like, anger is his outlet for his shame.
Yeah.
So
We need to switch that around. He needs to find another way. Either
I
that or, like, I don't know, something with it. I don't know by now. But I really love to see him empowered in a way that he can actually use it
yes.
for himself. But yeah, I do love it. I do love it. All right. So, first of all, it was a pleasure to finally meet you,
Oh, you too.
because we've been kind of, following you. And we're like, hi. It's always like that. Talk to us a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, we loved your book. We can't wait for the third one. I mean, I know we've already said that, but just driving that home, 2.5, 3, whatever you want, we're there.
Yeah,
We're your
we
girls.
definitely recommend for everyone who's listening to us to go and buy
Read Guardian.
buy Guardian, yeah, read
I'm sorry.
Guardian and
Yeah.
pre-order, yeah.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's it's a baby. So, it's I already have something like a whole other series, like it sits in it yaps at me sometimes. I'm like, no, I really need to finish this one before I start something else. So
Do
but
tell. Do tell.
like I don't want to have to like there's lots of books and I love them. I love historical romance and stuff and romantasy and castles and princesses. But I also like working in like just 1970s, 1960s, 1980s. And I mean, that's why these books are, I don't like that everything is so, if it's put out now, it's like there's so much, you could capture so much on cameras because there's cameras everywhere and everybody has a phone in it. It's like,
Yeah.
there's no mystery. It's so hard to have a mystery to it. So that's why I'm like, I think I'm going to float back and, you have to write a little bit about what you know. I mean, so, I'm 55 years old. Um, so yeah, I grew up in the 80s, so I think the next one's going to be set in the 80s.
Oh,
No cell phones. No, not everybody has a computer.
I
No,
want
nothing.
a playlist.
Yes, and the playlist. I mean, come on.
It's the 80s.
And Prince. I mean, come
Okay.
on.
I'm down. I mean, just let me know. I mean, I'll be looking in
Yeah.
80s. All right. So Becca, it was great to have you. We loved getting to know you, as we already said. We want to keep talking. Just, AT, angels, whatever. We're down. Just, remember us. And we can't wait to talk to you again.
Yay! It was a pleasure. Thank you, ladies. You're awesome.
Thank you.
So, first of all, love Becca. Loved to death.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about Sam's book. You have no idea. So curious.
Well, I think it's I think it's a needed book. We really, it's something that we needed and we didn't know that we need, but we
Correct.
do.
We do. Sam's going to bring a
Yeah.
lot of insight, right? So I'm
Yes.
like, there's
True.
going to be a second
Yeah.
book.
Yeah.
And then book 3, of course, because book 2 killed us.
I think I forgot to ask her when she would be releasing book 3.
That's okay. That's what Instagram is for. It's for us
the way.
to be hounding her. When is the book? Because
By the way.
by the way, now
Yes.
that we met, what is
Yeah.
book 3 coming out in 2.5 and anything? But
Yeah.
this
So we
was
cannot recommend this book enough.
yeah.
Guardian is already released. It's already ready to be read. And in a couple of days, you will be also be able to buy and read Veil Breaker.
May
And
1st. Keep your eyes out.
yeah, yeah,
Before we start with our usual spiel that you do, because I mime it. I
yes,
just
you are
mime
there.
stuff and you do it like what client can you do whatever, right? Before
It's
we go
not
into that,
Vogue, but okay.
we can do Vogue. I don't. Oh, by the way, speaking of May, you and
Don't
I
have Vogue.
need to have a date
Okay. I don't.
because Miranda Priestley's coming back.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
you and
and
I,
we
babe,
need. Yeah,
we need to
just
have a girls' night just for us, to go Vogue.
get your Prada ready.
Oh, honey, yes. I mean, all my Pradas.
Yes.
I'm, I'm call it
Prada.
Prada. It's my Prada.
China.
The only Prada I have are my eyeglasses. My glasses.
I don't even have that, so we'll share. We'll share.
I'll share with you some Prada.
Yeah.
Baby, I'll
Well,
share with you.
anyway, but yeah.
But we need
Again,
to
we
go.
don't need an excuse for a date, but yes.
But this is a good excuse.
Yes.
And we have a couple of other things for excuses for us to meet. Because as far as I recall, honey, you and I need to talk to our pixie because of a certain tattoo we want to do.
Yeah.
The both of us. So we need to talk. And
We can
I
plan.
mean, since we're talking about that, like I'm getting some pain on my teeth. I don't know where this one.
Maybe blood.
Blood.
Like
Blood.
our nails, our lipstick.
We may need to talk to someone about this.
Yes. And for that, to know who we are talking about, you know what to do. You know what to do. Go now, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, notification bell on so you can be notified every time that these beautiful faces are here on YouTube. But if you don't want to see our faces, which is fair, we
That's
don't
okay.
we are okay with that. Go on Spotify. We are also there. Follow us there. Listen to us, and you won't regret it. And if you want to, a daily doses of our madness, which is healthy madness, if that's a thing. Follow us on Instagram. We are there. We are always posting something. And who knows, you might find your book, the one
Ooh.
amongst our Rex.
You never
Go
know.
there. Show us some love as well. We are so fluffy. We are like Bambi.
Oh, hell no, Bambi, no.
No, you're right. You're right. No, we are not
No.
like Bambi.
No, we're not gals.
Yes,
Sort
we
of.
are. So they say.
Okay, then. Well, talk next week.
See you.
Bye.
If you're curious about the books we discussed today, they are Guardian and Veilbreaker, both by Becca Sullivan.